Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the day for all 12 signs for the collective. So just take what resonates. And as well, of course, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. I do want to apologize briefly for not coming out with a lot of the recent daily reads. Just been super busy trying to catch up, and I'm not even kidding when I say I have 8 personal readings to do after this daily. So I do apologize, just trying to catch up. But the overall message I channeled for this upcoming Tuesday, we got loud and clear, loud and clear. And so let's put this to the side and begin by pulling the overall focus, beginning message, if you will, from the Garden Dragons deck. I don't know why I just struggled to read that. Let's see here. We have vulnerable and growth at the split deck. I feel like there's a point throughout this day where you realize that you're put in a situation spiritually, or Spirit's putting you in a situation that's part of your growth individually on a soul level, and it's leaving you a bit vulnerable in one way, shape, or form. That vulnerability will help you grow. Wow, what a struggle. They're saying the struggle will be real throughout this day. What do we have to begin for this Tuesday, or to continue? Shine. All right, so it's a day where you're pushed to shine like an apple, okay? Even though we have a tomato on here, that's just how it was coming through, all right? The resilience to keep moving forward even in the midst of the struggle, or in the midst of certain odds that feel present in your situation, okay? Realigning oneself potentially. Let's continue and pull one for each quarter from the Modern Witch deck. Okay, let's do some shuffling. I am truly struggling for my lovely collective to continue. Okay, we have the first half of the day. What else do we have? And right from the top of the deck. Okay, this feels right. We have the Seven of Pentacles for the beginning of the day. And so this Tuesday begins and you're putting in effort, putting in the work you need to for your business, project, hobby, or your job, however it pertains to you. It just feels like there's a little bit of stress on your plate or within one's mind when it comes to what you're accomplishing, feeling like there's a lot going on within your job, or just you have a lot to accomplish on your own schedule for your business. I feel like you're pushed to recognize that through your work, you're truly shining, okay? People are seeing your potential, seeing how creative or just how talented or both you are, okay? An underlying focus on your alone time and a wish fulfillment that you truly desire and can't help but think about in the midst of this alone time. And it's gonna be a day where you hear Spirit loud and clear. It's just very apparent. And I feel like they're very much vocalizing what you need to recognize or remember from the past. It feels like left and right, there's flashbacks throughout the day. It could definitely be in regards to a connection, okay, or several. Alrighty, as we catch our breath, we have the Fool card coming out to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. In the midst of working, you're thinking about taking a leap of faith, whether it entails taking a leap of faith in regards to your work environment, or you just can't help but drift to where you want to be, where you plan to be in the near future, while putting in the necessary hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, if you will. But moving right along, we have the Magician card for the second quarter. They're saying now, are you getting your voice out there loud and clear? Are you making sure that you are standing up for what you believe in, what you want to move towards or manifest at this time? But let's clarify the Magician. They're saying you're manifesting a lot, and you're being pushed to remember or recognize in general that the possibilities are endless for you at this time with this infinity symbol on the Magician card. And I really feel as if with the Tower card coming out to clarify the Magician, you're manifesting an ending that you truly desire in one way, shape, or form. Whether it's an ending to a living situation, an ending to, they're saying an era, okay, and ending to a chapter in your life, putting something to rest through your manifestation skills or with your manifestation skills, waving that magical wand and saying, I'm going to put in the hard work and effort through, in general, of course, to get that money flowing in, to get that success you desire career-wise, but to see your life transform for the better, to inevitably see oneself transform and manifest a transformation in your life in general. Wow. It could feel more dramatic down the line in other people's eyes, but for you, it just feels necessary. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. They're saying don't be surprised if it's a little bit difficult to breathe, as I can't sort of catch my breath, or just in general, I can't catch my breath in this reading, or they're making it difficult for me. Okay, so I feel like that's because Spirit's so damn present throughout this day, as they made me put my hand on the Shine card. Okay, being pushed to recognize, even in the midst of some spiritual difficulties, or just you just feeling like you have a lot going on, you're meant to shine, okay? That's going to be shouted to you loud and clear. It's going to be communicated. Moving on to the Wheel of Fortune once again. The Moon card coming out to clarify it, all right? So I feel as if in the midst of this wheel moving for you, in the midst of a lot of progress, and I feel like attention flowing in, Spirit noticing you, people on online platform noticing you, people in your work, even friends reaching out to catch up, or just seeing you shining in a lot of ways, looking good, I feel the need to say, but all the meanwhile feeling a little bit emotional, okay? A little bit frustrated at this point in the day, but for whatever reason, it feels like you're making a little bit of progress, at least in one's mind, when it comes to solidifying what you want to move towards, or how to go about getting there, achieving what you need to, fulfilling that goal, if you will, that tower moment, it feels like. And it just feels like you're keeping this in the dark. You may tell one person at most down the line, or just certain little bits, updating them, horrible wording, but it just feels like for the most part, you're just not feeling the need to update people until the very last minute, okay? But it just feels like you're being pushed to recognize, yes, you're making progress for the most part when it comes to this change, what you're manifesting, but you're also manifesting a lot of success within your career, something to recognize at this time. But you can't get this change, this development out of your mind. The Hanged One. This one's for the fourth quarter. And I feel like truly a level of alone time in this last quarter of the day, to say the very least, even if the rest of the day feels very much wrapped up with other people. Being pushed to ask oneself what needs to be cut out to make the best out of where you're at, to prep for what you desire down the line. And once again, thinking about using that sword to just cut out a situation, even if it's not horrific, okay, for some of you it may be, right? It's going to differ from case to case. Feeling as if you are thinking about how much money you need to save, or just wanting more control, holding your cards close to your chest, to say the very least. Going back to that Moon card and feeling a bit secretive. Again, the hint of emotion throughout this day, for whatever reason, it could just be from what you've been going through, or just being given certain emotions from Spirit, even from these flashbacks from the past, causing them. But I just feel like you so badly, want to go after what it is you can't get off your mind. They're saying for some of you it's somebody, but for the majority of us it's a big change in our life in one way, shape, or form. Let's clarify this one. The High Priestess. Not surprised, it's going to be a very spiritually guided and connected ending to the day, as you will find that you, again, desire an ending, or you're just feeling a level of secrecy coming to be, feeling as if it's benefiting you in a lot of ways. Finding your manifestation skills are truly heightened once again, being aligned with the Magician card. And you are thinking about how to use your spirituality, your gifts, your talents to move oneself out of a stuck situation, okay? Potentially needing to adjust your perspective and being spiritually guided to adjust your perspective on a past situation. Feeling a little bit confused, or a little perplexed, when it comes to how something ended, or why. or why it didn't work out with a specific somebody. It's all out of, for the benefit of, for the benefit of what you want to move towards, what you're manifesting, okay? You're going to find that it gives you a level of clarity, even if you start off confused at the beginning of the day or at the beginning of this last quarter. Feel the need to pull one from the middle. We got the Three of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, there's a focus to an extent on past heartbreak, past disappointment, excuse me, and all the meanwhile, replacing that Three of Swords way of being with a level of healing and that Ten of Cups way of being pushed to recognize you go through what you go through for a reason, to make your way towards the best. You wouldn't be able to recognize who and what's meant for you if you didn't go through those situations where people did you wrong or just experience those energies and situations that are just so wrong for you or no longer aligned with you, okay? It's a day where, once again, Spirit's being loud and clear for the benefit of your future, and it definitely entails reflecting and revisiting the past to a certain extent, okay? So just take a deep breath as you make your way through this Tuesday. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Tuesday, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.